Hey guys, so this is Shabir Khan. You know me, and if you don't know me, I'm the founder of Internet Marketers Connect and one of the known personalities in CPA marketing. And today I have Saurabh Bhatnagar with me. So just say hi to Saurabh Bhatnagar, just say high five, guys. Now that said, I just like to let you know, most of you might know who Saurabh Bhatnagar, but I would like to give a basic introduction of who is Saurabh. Saurabh is the only person who has actually cracked Facebook ads. First of all, his name has been announced in Forbes, and he is one of the top Facebook experts um, uh, on planet Earth right now, as I believe. So, further introduction would be given by Saurabh. Hey, Saurabh, how are you today?
Hey brother, I'm good. Thank you for the amazing welcome.
You're welcome. So, Saurabh, I would like to first ask you how your journey started. Like people in this particular realm of internet marketing space, what people do is people are struggling. They don't know what niche to choose. They don't know what funnels to create. They don't know what products to promote. And if they're doing something, some people are doing drop shipping. Some people are actually doing they're doing drop shipping. Some people are trying to do CPA marketing. Some people are doing affiliate marketing, but they're still struggling. They are not able to hit that home run that they're seeing daily online, right? And I would like to understand how your journey started.
Okay, so before we go into the journey, let me just pick one single portion of your question. Okay, since you talked about that people are trying to do CPA marketing, affiliate marketing, e-commerce, drop shipping. If you will realize and if you will think, there is one connection in all these businesses. And in fact, if you talk about any single business online, there is a single connection in all of these businesses. All of these businesses require a regular flow of targeted traffic.
Hmm?
After that, it does not matter whether you are selling your own product, whether you are selling someone else's product, maybe an affiliate product or a CPA product, or maybe you are selling a Chinese product in the form of drop shipping. If you are driving targeted traffic to your products, and
Mhm.
if the complete funnel has been made in the seamless manner, then automatically you're going to make sales, right? So just a quick touch on your question. Okay,
Sure.
so yeah, you were saying something.
Sure. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yes. So you talked about the journey. Okay, so journey, though it started back in the year 2010, and I was in college, so I was introduced to a network marketing business. By that time, I did not even have my own laptop. I used to stand in line in my college hostel to just to get access to the computer for 15 minutes. But then I was introduced to a network marketing opportunity, and in that business, the product was internet websites. So that is where I got introduced to the online world. Then we started our entrepreneurship venture in our own city. Now I never learned Facebook marketing, just to become a Facebook expert or something. I learned Facebook marketing to support my own business that we were doing over there. And the thing is that we started doing business with no mentorship, no guidance. Nobody in our circle had ever done business. So we were facing a lot of challenges. In fact, the first 4 years of our business, we were making $10 profit per month. But we were, there was that belief that someday we are going to do good. But that false belief and that lack of guidance and mentorship, it was able to struck us hard, to be honest. And we faced a major loss, by the way. So $15,000 loss after 4 years.
Oh.
So we had no revenue, no actual source of revenue, and now this loss. So now it was time for me to shift. So I was working in the offline niche, I was supporting it using Facebook ads and all. I was learning it sideways, but
Mhm.
now it was time to shift completely the complete focus to the online business. And yeah, just like good things happen, right? Life happens for you, right? It never happens to you. So as soon as I made this shift to the online business, good things started happening, and a lot of changes started happening. And yes, we were able to generate a lot of revenue, and Facebook ads has been the integral part of everything. So this is my journey in mini brief.
Awesome. So understand, guys, it's not that you can hit the home run in your first shot. It's not possible. So basically, everybody starts from somewhere. And what Saurabh said here is when he started, he did not have a laptop, right? And basically, he was actually earning $10 a month, right? But what he had here actually came up, right? He had the belief that he's going to succeed no matter what. So, and I believe, Saurabh, you have been featured on one of the top channels like Josh Talks, right? You have been featured on Josh Talks, right? You have been so, and it has received more than how many views?
500,000. So I have two videos there. So combined 500,000, I guess. Yeah.
And you've been recently featured in Forbes as well, right?
That was a surprise. Actually, I received the email. So I went for the solo trip. I met a person who works in the branding industry, and and he recognized me actually. Maybe he had seen my Joe Stocks video. So I
Mhm.
was in a particular city on a hill station, and I was working randomly on my laptop. So he said that I am a fan of yours, and he said that I am working in the branding industry. Just give me your contacts. Maybe I will do something good. I said, okay. And as it is, we like making connections, right? And after a few days, that guy was in the CC, and they asked me to apply for the Forbes 30 under 30 over here. And I sent my details and all the things that I have done, and it went through the reviewing process. And then they say, reviewed the process, and then they delivered the good news that they are featuring me over there. So yeah, it
So,
happened.
so basically, guys, like Saurabh is a very humble guy. I know him personally. I've actually spoken on his Enrichment Begins with an event. So he's a very good friend of mine. He's my dear brother. But here's the thing. I would like to tell you something that Saurabh actually is has actually done hundreds and thousands of dollars in a very short period of time, and he has done big achievements in a very short period of time. He has mentored companies to reach 6 and 7 figures, and he basically basically these achievements has led him to get on Forbes. So sort of, how much money have you made in the least period of time? And you did a product launch called AdsCrisp, right?
Right.
So how much money were you able to make and in how much time frame?
Uh, okay, so Adscus product was really good, and we generated more than $250,000, and it was inside 7 days. So it just happened a few months ago. So yeah, that was really good, and that was the first 7 days. Now what is happening afterwards is something which is really beautiful. So we have been scaling it like anything, and now we are also venturing into the Spanish market using the same product, taking the same product. So yeah, a lot of good things are happening.
And basically with this product, you're able to generate recurring revenue as well, right? Yearly recurring revenue. And your funnels, like Saurabh is amazing when it comes to funnels. Now, basically, here's the thing, guys. Saurabh is launching a course that is timeline domination. And this course entitles everything on how Saurabh has been able to dominate the market in the shortest period of time. Saurabh, I've been seeing your ads, like I always keep seeing your ads. And your ads, I love them. I see your JV ads, I see your ads, I have seen your ads for AdScript, I've seen your ads for everything, and your ads are actually they are engaging. So how do you create these engaging ads and how do you create these engaging funnels? Because in my case, when I check your ads, I'm not able to, scroll up. I actually see that ad and I see what you're doing, right? And pretty much, so I need to understand, like, how do you create these funnels? And have you actually put all these details in this premium course that you're launching, Timeline Domination?
Shabir, yes. So, short answer, yes. Uh, everything that I do in my online business is something that I have added inside the program. So, I guess since I have already shared my journey, now you will be able to, recognize that what is the reason why I'm coming up with this program. The lack of mentorship in the first 4 years was the reason that we were not able to succeed in a way in which we could have succeeded that early, right? So I know that mentorship and that coaching or guidance, you can say, if I can deliver to a few people, and if I can add everything that I now do in my online business. So that was the psychology behind creating this particular program. It contains everything from basic to the advanced to the super advanced level. At whatever level you are, even if you are at a zero level and you want to reach your first $1 million, the program has the content for you. If you are at a seven figures
First
revenue
million
level,
dollars. I would like to actually pause you here, guys. Understand, right? This course contains the content to reach your first $1 million, and this is not hype, guys. You know me, and and you also know Saurabh, right? And he's have been featured on Forbes, so there's a reason we are having this interview, right? So understand, this is a course that contains the journey on how to reach your first million. Because here's a guy who's sitting with us who has reached his first million, and he has it's not about it's not about that he has reached his first million. He is actually sharing the exact funnels, the exact strategies, how he's doing it in this course. So sort of like basically, how do you create these engaging funnels? Like what exactly is in your engaging funnels? What is the ingredient? What do you focus on?
So brother, I there are a lot of things that goes behind. So the question ideally should be does it take to create the online business profitable? Now there are a lot of things that goes in the backend. All right. So for example, the first thing is if somebody is looking at your advertisement, right? And so that is your first interaction with your customer. Now we have to make sure that the ad is engaging enough, that the person is excited enough to click on the ad. Next step, the person comes to the website, right? Or we can call it a funnel. Now we have to make sure we're using our funnels that the product that the consumer is seeing, it's a no-brainer offer, so that the consumer is willing enough to join the program, right? And then and then we use the techniques, we use the methods to upgrade, and the methods that using which we can increase the lifetime customer value of the customer, how we can increase the average order value, because these are a lot of things that a lot of people are not able to pay attention to, right? People are concerned about how many people we are able to reach through our advertisement, what are the number of impressions, what are the number of clicks. I don't care a lot about any of these stuff. What I really care about is what is the ROI am I getting? How is my backend funnel looking like in respect to the Facebook ads? And are they all working in tandem? And are they all working on complete automation? Because if I have a customer, I don't want to manually do all this stuff. I make sure that everything is working on complete automation at the background. So if a customer has purchased my product one, so I want to make sure that on automation, the product, the customer is now ascended to my other products. So that's how I increase the average customer value and the lifetime customer value of the products. If the subscriber has subscribed to me, then I make sure that he buys something from me, right? Using the funnels and the automated strategies. So the best part, if I talk about my funnels, is it is completely automated.
Okay.
So that's the short answer.
So basically, your course contains the basics plus a complete automation on how things go. And you have actually outlined how to build this powerful funnel so that everything works from the basic, from the customer interacting with your ads for the first time to the nurturing of the customer, and how actually he goes into how he goes from the ice cold audience to the cold audience and from the warm audience. Like there are some courses that only talk about audience temperatures. They don't teach you how to make the funnels. Some courses are there that teach only the funnels. They don't teach you ads, right? And I have personally seen your course. You have explained every small detail from the basic to advanced to super advanced. So that actually is a complete course. Like there are no loopholes in your course. That's what I've observed. So that's
I
it.
really, yeah, just a second.
Sure.
For that, I would like to thank a team member of mine, to be honest. So I will give the credit to her because she is actually 50 years old and she joined our the company just a few months ago. So when I was making this program, even I had left a few loopholes just to just thinking in my mind that this is something which is obvious and everyone would be knowing that. But then she joined my team and I realized that there will be a lot of newbies who will be requiring help for a lot of things that we say that it is pretty obvious. So that then I decided that no, I will cover each and every single basic, micro basic, everything inside the program.
But sort of, don't you think like you are giving all your secrets to people for like such a, it's the price point, trust me, is quite low to the kind of value you're giving. So don't you think you're giving all your secrets just like that? Like
uh,
for a one-time price, you're giving all your secrets, right? You're giving your traffic sources, you're giving your funnels. You actually shared a $250,000 product strategy. So that's like too much transparency, right? So that's
um,
something unbelievable. So
so
like
okay,
I don't
so
know. I
there are two.
don't have any words. I'm being very transparent. I don't have any words towards this that you're sharing so detailed secrets. But I would like to still understand this part.
Okay. So, okay, let me explain. So there are two parts to it. Okay. Uh, let's suppose if I see somebody who says that, you know what, I am sharing something. So I would be a little skeptical looking at that, that why is he sharing when it is something that he knows and he can keep on making money just by keeping those secrets to himself, right? That's true. That is something that can come to anyone's mind. I will tell you why. The thing over here is that you know that I am somebody who is into the software business, right?
Mhm.
And if I was somebody who was only, let's say, in the teaching business or maybe the coaching program business,
Mhm.
so if this would have been my hardcore business, main core business, then I would be somebody who would keep this all this to me, right? But
Mhm.
you have seen it firsthand. My main business, my core business is something in the technical niche, in the software niche. So I am somebody who is a practitioner who applies all these strategies in my business. And now when I have seen them working for my business and some of my students' businesses, so now I feel 100% free that I can share it with anyone, because as it is I'm applying it for my business and nobody can take my product from me, right? So I have no fear of sharing with anyone. And yes, regarding the price, since this is the introductory price, so yes, we are going to increase the price in the future. But again, for the initial set of students and also to get some initial momentum, we will keep the price a little low.
Okay, awesome. So, guys, if you're watching this, understand the price point for this timeline domination is going to rise from whatever the price point is. You can check the price point just below this video. or you can check the price point. You will get to know about the price point. I'm not going to discuss the price point on this call, but the price point is too much cheaper as compared to the kind of value we have in it. Okay, Saurabh. So next question. What are the challenges that a person should keep in mind uh, when he is doing FB ads? I think I already asked this question, right?
No.
So, what are the challenges that a person should keep in mind when he's doing FB ads? Just
Okay.
your two or three liner. That's it. What do you
Okay. Okay.
suggest?
Okay. Okay. Before this, I so sorry, but since you were doing that mobile setup, so I just quickly checked my Skype. I said that I have 1 minute, and just now a friend of mine, he is actually into the digital magazine publishing.
Mhm.
He just sent me this that he is posting my photograph on the cover of his magazine. So
So, so you just
good.
got a message that you are about to go on a magazine cover.
Yes.
Okay, so I think I have witnessed this moment, right, live on this call, live on this interview. So
Even I, even I witnessed right over here.
so, guys, if you're watching this, you have witnessed that Saurabh is about to be featured on a magazine right on this call. He just got this message. So please congratulate to Saurabh. Just put in the comments below. Congratulations if you're seeing this video, wherever you're seeing this video. Make sure you comment, okay?
Yes, and he just requested me to not share it as of now, right now. So let's keep it between the two of us as of now. Okay.
Okay, so this is already recorded, Saurabh, but this recording will go after some time. Of course,
Yeah. Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is a private interview call that is going to go to the audience, so that's
Right.
okay. So
Yeah.
Saurabh, my question was, what are the challenges that a person should keep in mind before he's starting Facebook ads?
Okay. So yes. See, the first thing. Okay, the first thing. What a lot of people they are wondering about is Facebook ads work, Facebook ads don't work. That these are the only two statements that I hear from a lot of people. If you will ask my question, my reply to this is I will say that Facebook ads don't work, and I will put a disclaimer, and I will say Facebook ads alone, they don't work. Facebook ads in combination with a good funnel, both the things, working simultaneously,
Mhm.
then they work, then they bring you great amount of profits. See, okay, number one, why do we need to run Facebook ads? Let's first dissect this. Okay, number one, 2.41 billion monthly active users. There is no platform with these many active users. Let's compare with any other social media platform. Number two, the cost that it takes, what we call CPM, the cost that it takes to reach out to 1000 people, CPM, cost per mille, is the minimum on Facebook. Number two. Number three, the targeting possibilities inside Facebook. Can you just imagine that we can reach out to a person called Mark, who is 40 years old? He loves coffee. He has a pet in his home, maybe a cat, and is a Harvard pass out, and is living in the city New York. Let's suppose we can target, or you can say micro target, with as many targeting options that we can like inside Facebook. No other platform even comes close. In fact, even if we combine two, three platforms combined, even then they don't come close when it comes to Facebook targeting, right? So we have no other option other than to succeeding with Facebook ads. Number one, that's one part of the question. So if we want to bring the maximum amount of targeted traffic, Facebook ads is the number one place to go. Number one. Number two, Facebook ads, if we talk about Facebook ads is just a medium of sending traffic to the website, right? Now, when the targeted person is on our website, what happens then? Is the person converting or not? What are the conversion numbers? How's the funnel looking like? Is this checkout happening seamlessly, and is the funnel converting seamlessly, is the funnel converting enough, are we doing completely everything on complete automation? That is exact answer to your question. Facebook ads plus funnels working in complete tandem, that is something that you need to take care of. And this is exactly what I have made inside timeline domination. That is why it is a 150 lessons program.
150 lessons. Oh, awesome. So, and I've seen you broken down every different detailed aspect of Facebook ads or funnels. You like this is the first ever course where I have observed that you're talking in about the psychology of funnels and Facebook ads in such a detail, because no course talks about the psychology. And the most important thing is the mindset and psychology, right? The way you've broken down how to actually estimate the psychology, how to estimate the numbers are like they're like super. So basically, uh, you have to have a complete funnel design, Facebook ads design, and you have to make sure that you properly optimize everything. And this is something you've already put in detail in timeline domination. I've personally witnessed it. So, and what you see, what you just said, that Mark, you can just target Mark, who has maybe a fox dog in his home, and he is pass out from Stanford or Howard, whatever. So these the kind of detailed targeting actually is good and helps you reach your customers. But you have to make strong funnels that you've already discussed in your course. How to make those funnels to make Facebook ads work? Because what the kind of questions I get sort of when people are doing Facebook ads is this: they're like, hey, I spent like $10 or $25. I spent like $100 on Facebook ads, didn't make any money. I had clients in the past, and I keep getting clients who spend $5,000 on Facebook ads with zero ROI. I have such students and clients. So basically, this question gives a lot of relief to the person, at least a clear mindset that it's not magic, right? So I would like to ask another question. What special skills must a person develop if he decides to do FB ads? Like before he decides to do Facebook ads, what special skills should he have? Or like creating graphics, images, videos?
You know what, Shabir? If we talk about creating the ads, creating the graphics, creating the videos, even that is something that I have discussed inside the program, and I have already taught inside the program. Okay, so
Awesome.
even that is something that I have taken care. See, understand this:
Mhm.
skills are teachable, right? Skills are teachable. If you don't have certain skill, you can practice it and you can become good at it. What's really important, and the actual answer to this question is, what's really important is the mindset. Just like you talked about in just 2 minutes ago, the mindset that you have to be in the long term game. What people, the people, why they are not able to succeed, and even I was in that rat race, right? Is because we keep jumping on from one opportunity to another opportunity when we see somebody else succeeding with something else, right? And we simply think that, okay, now I will try this, I will try this, I will try this, and that's how we keep hopping on. That's not how things work. Let me give you the simplest template for success using Facebook ads and funnel, right? All that you need is four successful elements. Number one, a good engaging ad, a good engaging ad. Number two, a no-brainer front-end offer. And on top of it, two no-brainer, very good seamless upsells, upgrades, or you can say the extra services that you can give to your customers. These are the, if you can sort out these four elements, all right? Okay, you have seen the ad script launch,
Yes, I
right?
witnessed
You
it.
have seen me driving traffic. That was the first element,
Mhm.
right? Second element, front end offer. That front end offer generated $100,000 revenue alone,
Mhm.
right?
hundred
And then,
thousand dollar revenue. I would like to just repeat, guys. $100,000 revenue. That's been
hello,
already discussed in detail in this timeline domination course.
right? And on top of it, the two extra no-brainer offers, they generated 2.5x the amount of revenue. And guess what? That is something that is not even visible to the naked eye. Nobody even knows that that is inside AdsCrisp until and unless they become a part of AdsCrisp. And the conversions over there are insane, right? So, okay, one single statement: for the lifetime of riches, you just need these four things to be streamlined. That's it. Now, are you not willing enough and determined enough to spend time in streamlining all these four elements? If not, then success is not for you. It's as simple as that. Obviously, it is going to take time, right? Improving the conversions at every single level, it is going to take time. It will require some patience. But then again, once this is done, then it becomes like a clockwork, right? It becomes like a tap. You can open the tap anytime.
Fantastic. So guys, I just want to let you know that Saurabh has actually shown his exact funnels, his $100,000 worth of funnel. He has even shown his insider, the inside access, the backend access of his JV Zoom. And he has actually broken down how the funnels have been made. So whatever we are talking about right now on this call is actually discussed and shown in super detail in the timeline domination course. So basically, and we are trying to just help you out. Like, this video is not any kind of pitch or sale. This video is to let you know that I am putting my face in front of everyone, because I vouch for this course, because I have never seen anything like this in my 15 years of internet marketing space. And Saurabh is actually coming live and putting his voice, his face on this call, because this is something that is going to change your business design and is going to take your business to the next level. Again, I would like to move on to the next question, Saurabh. What are the possibilities with Facebook ads when it comes to targeted traffic, when it comes to like some people think Facebook ads suck, right? Some people think Facebook actually takes in the money, right? So there are a lot of mites that Facebook has. Even I had a lot of mites with Facebook. But when I watch your course and when I watch your ads, I see how are you able to do it, right? And that's already explained in the timeline domination course. So what are the possibilities with if someone learns and applies the whole timeline domination course, what are the possibilities he could expect with Facebook ads if he applies and implements, if he watches the course? I repeat, guys, if you watch the course and if you implement every minor detail in it, what are the possibilities for him?
Brother, okay. There is a coaching program that we are running. Okay, that coaching program has done sales of over $650,000 in the last 14 months.
Fantastic. I just would like to repeat, guys, $650,000 in the last 14 months. Mm-hmm.
And over $450,000 of it has come in the last 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which means that if you see the journey, last 14 months versus last 5 months, it means that we are scaling rapidly, right? There were months, first 2 months, in which we were at loss in the same business, right? And that too, when I have been doing Facebook ads since the last 4 5 years, or maybe 6 7 years, but still we were at loss in the first 2 months. See, it takes time. It takes time. It takes time to streamline a new funnel. But when you have made and planned out everything, then automatically you will, keep on streamlining, tweaking, and once you know the process, you will automatically make it work. So if you talk about the possibilities, now we are generating more than 1,000 leads per day. The scaling is happening rapidly, in fact, more rapidly than ever before.
1,000 leads per day. Did you hear this, guys? 1,000 leads per day with Facebook ads. Yes, Saurabh, you can continue. Like, this is the kind of thing that is discussed. Yeah. After
Yeah,
that,
I mean, yeah, if you just ask me the question about possibilities, I will say that possibilities are endless, right? I mean, a platform with 2.41 billion with a B monthly active users, you can do anything, right? Just imagine for any single online business, there would be at least 5 million potential customers. Now you calculate your revenue. All you need is a way to communicate the right message to them. And this exactly what it is inside timeline domination.
Awesome. So basically, guys, if you implement this course exactly as it has been designed, you will be able to. The only thing I catch from what you said, sort of, is if anybody is able to generate 1,000 leads per day and even 500 leads per day applying this course, he will simply be able to go get into via his breakthrough and succeed. So pretty much simple, guys. One liner. If you buy this course, if you implement this course, you will be able to generate 1,000 leads per day. That is 30,000 leads per month, right? So next question.
And it is going to take time. It is
Yes.
going to take time. Okay, nothing is going to happen in the first month. Maybe your breakthrough will come in 2 months, 4 months, 5 months. It can take 1 year. But I'm not teaching you anything which is a secret or a hidden method or an underground method. What I'm really teaching you is the evergreen and the sustainable model of running a evergreen profitable business. So yes, it is going to take time, but it is going to be worthy of it.
Okay, so understand, guys. A real and legit marketer only says this disclaimer. Okay, what he said is it's going to take time, but you have to apply it, and the results are going to come. But let me tell you something. Vouch, like, I guarantee that the results are going to come. Whoever applies this course, for sure. That is my guarantee. Like, sort of, I am giving my personal guarantee to my buyers and to everyone who buys timeline domination that they're going to get these kind of results because I know the potential. Like, obviously, there's always a disclaimer, but without hard work, there's no pain, no gain, right? Hmm. Okay, so sort of next question:
Yes.
how many leads can you generate with Facebook ads? You've already given your answer, right? You are generating 1,000 leads per day with Facebook ads, correct?
For one of the businesses.
For one of the businesses, like, if that means a laser targeted leads, right?
Yes.
So fantastic. And this is what you can learn from timeline domination, guys. Now, how many leads do you generate on Facebook ads in your funnels? This question has already been answered, guys. He already answered this question in the previous description. Now, next question: if a person is afraid of doing Facebook ads, what shall he do to get out of that scary zone?
Brother, okay, okay, let's talk about this. Let's say if we are not good at something, how do we come out of it? We practice
Practice?
it. Right?
Practice?
That's it. We practice it. Now, there are two ways of practicing things. Number one, we try and practice it with our own self, right? Or let's say if I want to learn how to play tennis, I would find the best coach in my city and I would go to him and I would learn from him so that I can practice in the more efficient manner. Similar is the case over here, right? You are afraid or scared of running Facebook ads right now. Good enough, no worries. I understand. I truly understand, right? Even I did not have the budgets to make myself, spend a lot. I have told you about my journey. But now, when you want to master it, you just need to practice it. Now you can do it yourself, or you can see it, from somebody who is already doing it on a daily basis, and you can learn and implement the same methods. So again, practice.
Practice. So one word answer, that if you're afraid of doing Facebook ads, just practice. If you watch, after you watch the details in timeline domination, you would be able to practice better, right? Like, when you get timeline domination, you watch that course, you will get to know the do's and don'ts. You will be able to create the exact business design, the exact funnel. You will be able to understand the mindset, the psychology of the Facebook users, the psychology of what you have to think, and then after you watch it, you can practice it. Now, because you cannot practice everything on your own, right? And it could take you another 5 years if you try to do Facebook ads. Just last night, sort of, I received a message from uh, a lady. She just said that she was running e-com, she was doing drop shipping, and she was unable to profit from drop shipping, and she was like super duper frustrated, and she was like, I don't know what to do, right? So because the product timeline domination has yet not been launched, so I didn't say anything about timeline domination to her. But when he asked her some questions, she's already doing Facebook ads, she's spending money on ads, but she's just throwing the money in the dark, right? Because she don't have proper funnels. I asked her a few questions about the advanced questions like lookalike audiences, custom audiences, and how she's actually targeting the stuff. So she has a good website, she has a good e-com store, but she was unable to create a proper traffic funnel, and that's where she's missing. So again, practice, guys. You have to practice, but with timeline domination, you would be able to practice better. It's like learning cricket from Sachin Tendulkar. Timeline domination is learning Facebook ads from Saurabh Bhatnagar, who spends like thousands of dollars on a weekly basis on Facebook ads. So that's pretty much it for this particular question. Now, next question, Sonam, what budget shall a newbie have if he is starting FB ads? Like, do you recommend any testing of budget for a certain, like first of all, what is the minimum budget he should have when he's doing Facebook ads? Like, we have a budget for everything, right?
Right. So Shabir, this is a debatable question, to be honest, and I mean, there is no set answer. I don't want to give any false hopes or any false beliefs, right? There is no set answer, but the way I do things, okay, and that's the beauty about this, that again, I did not have the big budget, right? So even I had to make things work with the small budget. So whenever I start my campaign, I started with the very, at a very small level. Any new campaign, I started at a very small level, $5 a day budget, right? Let's say if I'm starting with multiple ad sets, so I break down my budget. I keep $5 a day budget for every single ad set, or even then maybe I can even bring it down a little more, maybe $3 a day for the particular ad sets, and even then I will keep a constant eye on my ad sets. How are they performing, right? So you start slow, you start slow. You check out how the conversions are coming in, or how the engagement and the funnels have started performing in, all right? Maybe in terms of sign up, maybe in terms of getting the back end results, whatever it is. I mean, every funnel has to be different as per your business. But again, you start getting the numbers and you start seeing the metrics, and that is when you will start killing all the ad sets which are not performing, and you will start scaling the ones which are performing. So that is how eventually, okay, maybe in a few days time, eventually what is going to happen is you will be putting in one and you will be getting back one, all right? Maybe on the first day you will put in one and you will get back two. There are going to be cases in which you will put in one and you will get back five. But eventually, let's suppose for 80% of the cases, you are going to put in one, and after a few days of testing and tweaking and losing money, you will start getting back one, and that is your first victory. And then I have taught you everything, that now once you have first step, how to achieve this level, and now once you have achieved this level, how to make it, you put in one, and how to make it 1.5, 1.4, 1.7, and then eventually gradually make it 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 20, 25, right? It depends. That's why I said that it's a conceptual question, depends on the niches, depends on the industries, depends on the various business backgrounds. So yeah.
Awesome. So pretty much a very concise answer from an experienced expert, right? So guys, it all depends. on the funnel design, just like sort of said, I don't want to say anything on that because he already said how things work. So, like, do you recommend any testing budget? Sort of like, let's say I have an offer. Let's say I have a teeth whitening offer, right? I'm promoting a teeth whitening offer. So, should I have a testing budget on a certain like for the teeth whitening offer? Maybe I'm testing the creatives, like the video or whatever. Like, do you have any kind of milestones for testing?
I keep the milestones in terms of the engagement and initially the number of clicks and the sign-ups initially what I'm getting. So that is how I keep the initial set of milestones.
Mhm.
All good?
Yes, all good, all good. I was just checking
Okay.
the camera there. So,
Okay. Yes. So see again this understand this. We are talking about building a sustainable business, right? Initially, in your every single campaign, you are bound to lose some certain money. But then, to answer your question, I have explained this that inside the program, of course, that there are going to be a number of metrics, all right, and you will be keeping a close eye on every single one of them, and that is where you will be getting that exact data that now I am somebody who is going in the upwards direction. So yes, it is going to take some initial budget, right? Again, it depends on industries, but then in just a few days time, right, in just a few days time, Shabir, just expect this, right? You're putting in one, you're getting back two in just a couple of months. Let's suppose, let's take it to the maximum. Then your budget, it becomes unlimited, right? Because you know that whatever you are going to put, let's suppose you are going to put $100,000, you're going to get back $200,000. You're going to put 1,000, you're going to get back 2,000, right? So that initial set of tweaking is something which is important. Also, there is one more thing. See, we are not doing any magic over here, right? So initially, Facebook, you will show the ad to a certain number of audience, let's suppose to some millions of people. But out of those, what people, which particular set of audience is exactly your customer? Facebook will take some time to understand that. It will start taking some data. That is why it has to show the advertisement to a certain list of audiences, right? And that's when Facebook will start grabbing some data. Once Facebook has a database of certain number of conversions, maybe the first milestone would be the first 20 conversions. The next milestone would be 100 conversions. And trust me, the day you reach 1000 conversions, the next level game will kick in and your ROI will simply become twice size, 5 times. You can just only expect, because now Facebook has all the data that who exactly is looking to buy Shabbi's product. So that's why I said that it will require patience. I'm not teaching you any magic.
that's a very perfect answer. Like even Facebook will know about, even Facebook algorithm will understand that what kind of audience is warmed up by your products, right? If you are the advertiser, right? So a very specific, like I really like the end that you said, sort of, that even Facebook will know that how things work. And guys, you don't have to, like, basically the business, the Facebook ads business or any paid ads business is simple: money in, money out. That's it. So you just have to learn the balance of putting the money in so that you get a better ratio out. I personally like it could be called as the EPC game, right? I personally call this strategy as the EPC game. You just have to make sure that you're earning more per click, right? So, but this has been broken down in timeline domination in such a way that I'm learning a lot from your course, sort of, and pretty much like I'm excited to see the kind of results the people are going to get after they buy your course. So, next question: what niches work great with FB ads from your experience? You can be broad or specific in this answer. That's okay.
Okay, so yes, that's a very good question. Uh, the niches that work well with Facebook ads are the direct response markets. Okay, the direct response markets. So
What is it?
any
Direct
business,
response market?
yes. So any business who has you that deals in you can say B2C, all right, B2C. Any business, basically, majorly, any business that has a number of customers, right? So we are not reaching out to, let's say, one single person and crack a $1 million deal with one client. Okay, so that is not the kind of business that ideally works with Facebook. Any business whom we know that has a number of customers on Facebook. For example, this mobile phone, for example, this glass, for example, this candle right over here. Any business, maybe you are an influencer, this book right over here, maybe you are an influencer, a author, a thought leader, maybe you are running your coaching programs, maybe you are a e-commerce dropshipper, or maybe e-commerce pod guy, right? So any business that has a number of customers, right, which is not exactly working in the B2B niche and exactly working in the B2C majorly, so that is where you are going to make the maximum impact. And for other businesses which are working in the B2B niche, for them, even then you have even for you have to have your streamlined funnels in the backend, right? So yes, it is something which is ideal for any business which is in the direct response market.
Okay, great. So that means with Facebook ads, you directly can reach in the customer's home. You can reach directly in a cell phone, right? And you can show your ad. The customer does not have to come to your shop to get to know about your shop or to know about your product. That's what direct response actually emphasizes here. So basically, Saurabh, uh, I pretty much am thinking, what are like the next question would be, what bonus are you can my buyers expect from you, like my exclusive buyers, right?
Okay.
So if they buy timeline domination, if they buy the timeline domination course, okay, this is a premium course, guys. This is not for everyone. I would like to let you know this course is not for everyone. This course is for a person who is willing to put his dedication in learning the course and then applying it. But I believe there's no such course like this on the marketplace. So if you decide to buy this course, I would like to break a deal with Saurabh right now, live on this interview, guys. So, what bonus are you willing to give to my buyers, Saurabh?
Okay. So Shabir, let me first introduce that I already have added a few bonuses inside the program. Okay. So we already have a bonus that is on affiliate marketing. So I have taught how to do affiliate marketing, and
JVZoo,
you
right?
must have,
JVZoo,
yes,
right?
any business. See, you must have seen me on the leaderboards, right? And
Yes.
earning commissions via affiliate marketing.
I'm actually seeing you, like there's a launch going on and you are on number 7 on that leaderboard. For the last launch of Luke Maguire, you ended up on the number 2 leaderboard. Or number 1. I don't believe, but you were at the number 1. You ended up at number 1 or number 2. And pretty much I was even I was excited about that part, sort of, that how exactly sort of is able to get on the leaderboards, and you were like moving like super fast, like that racer, right? So and pretty much, and you were doing all this with Facebook ads and Facebook funnels, right? The same thing that you already discussed in your timeline domination, right?
Exactly. I mean, so yes. So yes, affiliate marketing is a specific module I have added as a bonus inside the program. There is a specific module on social media marketing agency, because I know that there will be a lot of newbies who don't have a product to sell right now of their own, but they still want to do and make a living and pursue their dreams.
Mhm.
So I have added a specific module on social media marketing agency inside the program, in which if you don't have a product to sell right now, you can crack a deal with the, let's suppose, the local vendors, maybe the restaurants or maybe anyone else, and you can help them in promoting their product, and you can charge a consulting fee. So that's bonus number 2, and that's a huge business model in itself, right? I have done that personally. The third bonus that I have added is how to do the software sales. So again, if you are into the software industry, or maybe you will get into it, let's suppose in the future, or you should at least know, right? Because we can get inputs from everywhere. So I have added multiple business models as a bonus, plus a copywriting module, because Shabir, you and I, both of us know that when we make pages, right, we have everything all right, good targeted traffic, engaging everything. But if our copywriting is weak, then again we are going to miss out on the conversions. And I understand that. So I've added a specific copywriting module as well inside the program. So these are the bonuses that I have already planned. Now, your question has took me by surprise, because this is something which has come out of the blue, and I was not expecting it. So you only tell me, brother. Yes, let's plan a good bonus for your people. You only suggest me. I am
So
happy to do.
pretty much, um, I would actually like to pause you here, right? And I would like to talk about this exclusive bonuses that you're going to give to my buyers. Maybe that can be seen just below this video or anywhere on the sales page or in my emails, wherever. I'm going to talk about those bonuses there on that page, and pretty much because I really don't want to say about anything about those exclusive bonuses on this call, but I just wanted to let you know, guys, that Saurabh is a very good friend of mine, and pretty much and he just wants to provide value. It's not about he is my friend. It's about providing value, right? And I know that he can go any far when it comes to providing value. So that's why I asked this surprising question to Saurabh, that what is the bonus that you're going to give to my buyers? So you can expect some amazing bonuses, exclusive bonuses from the Saurabh Bhatnagar itself, the guy who has actually got a nameplate of Forbes on uh, on his achievements, on his portfolio, right? So again, and he's ready to take my request when it comes to exclusive bonuses. And I just wanted this to get I just wanted you to see that Saurabh is ready to give the bonuses, what I'm going to discuss with him. So basically, you're going to know that maybe in a different video, or maybe on the page somewhere. But I just want to finish this interview call, and I believe you've already discussed a lot of insights of how the course works. Like basically, even if someone does not buy the course, and if he's watching this video, and if he knows basic Facebook ads, he will get to understand on how the funnels and stuff works. Because I've asked some insider questions to you in this course, and if you are watching this video, you can pretty much understand that these were insider questions. And this is what I'm saying, that I'm going to add in the video. So this interview has some insider questions about what Saurabh does in his business. I repeat, this video has some insider question and answers on what Saurabh does in his business to get on the leaderboards, to rock on, and to how to create proper funnels and everything. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please give a congratulations to Saurabh for achieving the Forbes achievement. Put in the comments below, because I would like to see that in the comments below. Okay, congratulations to Saurabh, and I'm really happy that he is Forbes under 30. So fantastic. Thanks for watching, guys. Saurabh, do you want to say anything to the audience before we go off?
Yes, Shabir, I do have a message for everyone because see, I know a lot of people will be watching this interview, and I would personally like to get, take you under my timeline nomination program and help you and mentor you. But I know at the same time, a lot of people won't be enrolling in it. I understand that. So I just want to leave a message over here that just since you are somebody who is a budding entrepreneur, or you are somebody who is trying to make your mark into the entrepreneurship industry, online marketing industry, just keep on persisting, just keep on putting in the hard work, just keep on putting in the massive efforts. Whatever you are doing, you are going to do really good. Just don't listen to those outside voices that say that no, that you won't be successful. You are going to become successful, really successful, mighty successful. I
Your
believe in
disk is
you.
almost full.
I believe in you 100%. Just that, keep putting in the efforts. I, I success journey, my success journey has been something like this. 4 years, nothing was happening, and then quickly, overnight, everything changed, right? But that was not overnight. There was years that went behind, and in your case, you are putting in the hard yards, and you will see the results coming in for your business in just a few certain span of time. Just keep on pushing, and uh, yeah, become successful.
Yeah, and keep watching our ads. If you don't buy this course, you would still be seeing ads by Saurabh, and you will still be seeing all the ads from the advertisers, and you will still be trying to figure out how we are doing it. Guys, I'm very straightforward person. If you know me, I'm a very straightforward marketer and very straightforward coach. And I like to say this to you, that if you do not invest in your own in your own learning, if you do not increase your learning curve, my tagline is simple, guys. If you do not increase your learning curve, you cannot increase your earning curve. And timeline domination is all about increasing the learning curve. So understand, if you're watching this video, and for some reason, if you can afford this course, which is not a very high price point, make sure you don't miss this out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on the call, Saurabh. Thanks for giving me your valuable time. I do understand that you're into you're super busy, and I really appreciate. Thanks a ton for giving value to my audience. And it was a pleasure to meet you, Saurabh. Have a great day ahead. See you.
Shabir, just
Yep, and
yeah,
we'll be meeting on the event. I'm planning to come to Goa on this the next event that's happening. So
yeah,
I'm yet to buy the tickets, but I'm planning to come there. I just still need to check my schedule. Okay, so take care.
okay. I would just love to meet you over there. And just one final thing, since you said something about affording the program, my one final statement would be: what if oxygen was paid? Would you buy it?
Yes, I would.
The answer is yes, right?
Mhm.
For online marketing success, Facebook ads and funnel is something which is the oxygen. It is not about where you can
Fantastic.
afford it or not. It is something that is something you need to know. It is not optional. It is mandatory. It is not about if. It is about when you are going to enroll.
Great, great. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Saurabh. Have a great day ahead. Take care. Bye. Guys, just an ending call. If you see this video, wherever you're seeing this video, you should find a link. If you find a comment section, make sure you comment and let me know how you like this interview. If you're watching this video in a Facebook group, please comment. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please comment. If you're watching this video anywhere, please provide your feedback. And if you need any kind of support, let me tell you this, that sort of before I end this call, I would like to say this one last line. I'm not sure, I have not yet decided on this premium bonus I'm going to give, but I am going to give my one-on-one mentoring to the first 10 people who buy timeline domination. And I'm going to personally help them implement this course, the first 10 people.
Wow.
So this is something I'm going to do, and 10 people means I personally charge anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000, guys, for a one-on-one mentoring. So you can imagine if I'm providing you help now, that's pretty much it. Take care. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead.